TikTok, time to rock. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everyone who's watching from all over the planet. Some of you are already in 2021. John's,
Yeah.
you're actually a couple hours behind. Right, let me.
Yes. It's early for me.
Yeah, hang on. I got the. I can actually pull up. I can actually pull up the timer here. Hey,
Okay.
Carm. Hey, Carm. I see you there. You. We're about to start up the apologetics empire. I'm gonna need some mods for the website. I remember we talked about that before. I'm gonna need a couple mods for the website. Basically, just communicating with people because they're going to be people from all over the world, different countries, translating videos, and there's no way I'm going to be able to handle all that myself and get anything done. So, hey, yo, John,
Yo.
is it just me, or did you hit 100,000 subscribers like 5 seconds ago, and then you're already at 108,000? What's going on there, man?
Man, it's just you, bro. No, man. Yeah, it's been a good end of the year. I was thinking too, man. It was only remember when we did our live stream when I hit like was that 50K? That was only like 6 months ago. So like this year was really fast. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking before that I started this year at like what 20K or something. I don't even remember.
Mm.
But anyways, it's been a fast year, so it's been good.
And then 8,000 in like 5 seconds, man.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yep.
pretty cool. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
man.
Hey, let's
Yep.
check out. Let's check the countdown timer here. I got a countdown pulled up.
Cool,
See if this
cool.
works. Oh, there we go. 54 minutes and 49 seconds. What do you like?
So
What do you like? 2 hours behind that?
yeah, man, it's 9:05 right here. So yeah, but I'm in the best state in the world, so better than your dumb state, that's for sure.
All right. Well, anyway, guys, we're gonna just hang out for a little while for anyone who's well. I was gonna say anyone who's not watching the ball drop. I don't even know what they got going on this year because
I don't
I'm
either.
yeah. I know Times Square is pretty empty right now because I looked it up. I would assume they would do it just for TV, like
Yeah,
have it and just have it virtual. But we actually we went down there. I forget which year, 2015, 2016. We're like, man, we've lived in New York all these years. We've never gone down to Times Square for New Year's. So we went down there, and man, we we went down like to where we were getting there like half an hour ahead of time, and we must have been like 20 blocks away. But you could still see the ball drop because it's a long straight street. I forget which street it was on. It's either Seventh Avenue or Broadway in New York. But yep. You ever
yeah,
yeah
that's crazy, man. You've been
yeah
out there forever, and yeah, you were out there forever, man. I never even got to make it out there, so it sucks, but it's
yeah
all good.
yeah.
Yeah.
We went to the Statue of Liberty once. Yeah, there was a bunch of stuff we should have done while we were still there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I try to get to the Statue of Liberty. I didn't know you had to, I didn't know you had to take a boat to get there.
You're like, I ain't getting on a boat. Want to know what happened? You want to know what happened the last time we got on a boat?
Don't trust nobody. Oh man, yeah, that's crazy because yeah, I GPSed it and thought I could just drive up to it or something when I was down for a book thing, for a book convention. Yeah, anyways.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. So what's up with Vocab? He's coming in late.
Yeah, he's going to come on in a couple minutes here. He's got his kids with him right now.
Okay. Okay, dope, dope. So what do you want to talk about? You want to take some questions? You want to
Yeah, we'll take some
chill?
questions from the chat and chat a little bit. Well, hang on. What
Yeah.
oh, yeah. People are asking, yeah. So they're asking the same thing. Where's brother Vocab? Vocab's going to be on here in a few. Claire, I see everyone saying this. The sound is out of sync, guys. There is absolutely no way for me to fix that now unless I just turn everything off and start over. So we're just goofing off. Maybe it'll fix.
Yeah.
But you look like you're in sync. I look like I'm not in sync. Because I'm looking at my camera right now.
We both are in sync on my side, so I don't know.
I'm in sync on your side.
Yep.
So your
Yeah.
your your crap Skype connection is probably throwing me off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's probably it.
All right. So, oh yeah, why don't we talk about what's coming up for this next year?
Yeah. So
You got any
yeah,
plans for this coming year?
I think me and you got some plans that we're hoping will come through, but we can talk about that. We want to talk about that now? You want to talk about it later, or what are you thinking?
We
Or you
could
talk
talk.
about it for our channels?
We could talk about it now. Yeah, yeah. What's everything that's coming up in 2021?
2021. Yeah. Yeah, so for my channel personally, I'm working on I've been putting together a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I've been trying to expand and stuff like this too. And so yeah, looking to hire some help, hopefully.
Hmm.
God willing for this year, some help so I can get more done, get more videos out faster, video editor, that sort of thing too. So looking to this year is the year I want to be putting out more content and more quality content too. So that's what I'm looking forward to this year on that level. Yeah, what about you? What do you got coming up?
About a million projects, man. About a million projects.
Yeah, yeah, always.
About a million things. So we're about to start up the apologetics empire again. It was a little weird. I'll explain this in the video, but it was a little weird. We were planning on getting everything going a few months ago.
Yeah,
But then all this stuff was happening with
COVID.
no, no one
Oh,
cares. No one cares about COVID. This is online. Um, it was
oh, you're
it was
talking
it
about the
was
things you were doing,
it
right?
was like eating the Quran and stuff, man. It was certain guys online or going after everyone's wives and stuff like that, and sometimes you just gotta you gotta make them stop. You
Yeah.
gotta make them stop. They stopped. They stopped. I made them stop. Um, but yeah, it was kind of weird starting up the apologetics empire. Hey, we're gonna put together this awesome apologetic series and all these people from around the world while I'm sitting here munching on the Quran. Make no mistake about it. I'll munch on the Quran. I'll chew on the Quran. If someone's saying, "Hey, I'm going after all your wives," I'm gonna make you stop. I'm gonna make you stop that. Um, but yeah, so it was.
Well, we had the apologetics conference, or our conference that we set up. Remember that was going on until COVID hit, and we had to throw that behind.
Yeah.
Because I had a bunch of stuff I was ready to do too. I was doing some more filming and stuff on that documentary and stuff, and then COVID hit and like threw everything off. So, but yeah, that was another thing too. But I
Hmm.
mean, at least you had a good 4 or 5 months. That was pretty fun, right? The Quran stuff
What?
with those guys. Yeah, did
What?
you have to drill? Like this year was crazy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was fun, man.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
crazy
So
year for
so
Islam.
so so. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
You've never seen a year like this for anything, man.
yeah,
No
yeah,
one, no one has ever. Everyone else, you thought that COVID was bad this year. My goodness, you didn't see anything unless you were a Muslim apologist, and then everything just melted down. The entire world melted down. Um, wow, you get. By the way, you focus on different things. How much of that did you actually follow?
Oh, I watched all of it.
Oh, you saw
Yeah.
all that stuff going on.
Yeah,
You
that was
saw
like
that meltdown.
the only other channel I was watching. So yeah, every time I still watched it all. Yeah, the whole meltdown. I saw all of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so so things kind of kicked off with Yasser Qadi and his, the holes in the narrative interview, and that's where the meltdown just began because everything started going nuts. And it's weird because I was talking to Mike Lacona the other day on his channel, and hey, you froze. Oh, you're good. I was talking to Mike Lacona on his channel the other day, and I was telling him, Sheikh Yasser Qadi and his, how he's viewed in the Muslim community. And then he, comes out with his holes in the narrative interview, but then he starts like filing false copyright complaints to get people to
Yeah.
take it down and doxing people. He tried to dox Islam Critiqued and so on, which is a threat, right? I mean, if I dox someone, I'm just being a jerk, right?
Yeah.
If a Muslim sheikh doxes someone, that's a threat, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hey, you're going after Islam, and um, I'm giving people your personal information. So I told Mike Lacona that Sheikh Yasser Qadi doing this would be like William Lane Craig doing it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
this would be like William Lane Craig just losing his mind. He starts freaking out and doxing people, right? But
Right.
he's not the only one. You had Minj, he gets arrested for child pornography.
Yeah.
You had Hijab, you got the golden showers stuff, and then he starts with all these veiled threats of rape and torture directed towards people's wives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ijaz Ahmed, he started doxing people and hurling racial slurs at people. Really, really nasty stuff. You've got Ali Dawa praying for Allah to give us diseases,
Yeah.
and then he just starts posting threats against ex-Muslims, saying, when Islam takes over, we're going to kill you all. And we're
Yeah.
proud of that. That's going to be the penalty and stuff. But just like one after another, like all of their prominent guys, they just start losing it. I've never seen that. That would be like, again, because you got a mixture of YouTubers and Dawa guys and scholars and so on. But that would be like, William Lane Craig and me and you, and just everyone at the same time freaks out and loses their minds.
Oh man, that's so funny too. Because like, yeah, some of those guys are so weak. I mean, gosh, like how desperate do you have to be to start pulling all this stuff? The stuff they were trying to do. I would be so insecure, I feel like, about what I believed if I had a meltdown like that consistently, and all of them were doing it at the same time. It's so funny.
Yep.
Yeah, that was entertaining. So that was good.
Yep, that is some wild. Wait a minute. The apostate prophet here.
Yeah, AP's there. I think I just saw him.
I said, "Hey, AP, you want to join us?" No, I can't. I'm too busy. Well, I got all the time in the world to comment. LR said, how would one go about joining the apologetics empire? Well, the stuff we're doing now, LR, is mainly translations. This is the first project. We're gonna have multiple projects, but the first project is we're gonna put out a series of 50 videos going through basic Christian apologetics directed towards Islam, and people from countries around the world are going to translate it into their own languages. I don't mean add subtitles. They're going to translate. I'm gonna post a video with the script of the video. They're going to translate the script and then re-record it in their own language, and then we're going to do one of those a week. I'm sure we'll get thrown off at some point by something, but eventually, even if we get interrupted at some point by people attacking people's wives or something like that, then at the end of 50 of these, then there will be a complete apologetics course towards Islam in tons of languages around the world. Once we get all the videos, we'll put together a workbook, and that'll be translated as well. And so the goal is to have a complete course on apologetics directed towards Islam in tons of different languages. So that's what we're working on this year. So if you want to get involved in that, we're going to have. I'll be posting the stuff because we got to get basically get the mods lined up for the website and get everyone understanding how to run the website, because I don't even know. The website was built, but then we haven't actually used it yet. So the website is up. It's apologeticsempire.com, but we got to get that up and running. And then the website's already up and running, but we got to get it to where we're ready for people to come on there and get active. As soon as that happens, we're going to start releasing videos for that and so on. But yeah, we have the apostate prophet here. Happy New Year. This is the year where Yasser Qadi will leave Islam and David Wood will become a Muslim.
Yeah, that would be a wild. I mean, that would have been, if that would have happened, that would have happened in 2020.
Yeah.
I don't know if that happened in 2021.
Yeah. Man, well, you want to say he's wrong, but he's a prophet, man. It's right there in his name.
That is true.
So, John, what do we got coming up?
Yeah, so when me and Wood met, we had the same kind of vision. We wanted to, I suppose early on when we were talking, we wanted to actually help other people develop really good thinking and YouTube channels, know how to run YouTube too. So we want to do something like a lot of ministries have had their thing where they'd have the people in person, and then they would get new talent, new good people that would do stuff, and they would grow like that. But we wanted to do that online on YouTube. So we've been working on putting together some stuff and just on trying to put together some courses and stuff for people to take, and then help to train people so that way they can be more effective on YouTube and continue to get the gospel out, destroy Islam, destroy atheism, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, buddy. So yeah, I mean, we've been talking about it for a while, but we're getting closer to getting the, getting going on it. So
Yeah, we're taking things to another level
yeah,
this year.
yep,
We're
yeah,
For those of you who are awesome tech people, we will be hiring.
yeah,
We're going to start hiring.
yeah.
You
We're
tech,
trying to build a team. Yeah, good team. So
how much of your stuff could someone else do, John?
in terms of like editing and stuff,
Yeah, well, I'm saying I'm thinking like I make a video,
yeah,
and I'm thinking like between 40 and 60% of that someone else could do, depending on the
yeah,
video. Preparing
yeah,
the material, I generally want to do it myself. I obviously
yeah,
have to be in the recording. Lots of the editing, I mean, I'd want to take a look at everything before things are made final and stuff like that.
yeah,
But thumbnail, someone else could do that. Most of the editing, except for me just checking everything, someone could do that.
yeah,
Just setting up and setting up the camera and all that stuff, someone else could do that.
yeah.
But the idea, ladies and gentlemen, is that for me, 40 to 60%, I think someone else could do. What about you?
Yeah, no, it's about the same. Yeah, I feel the same as you. Yeah, so I think people can do. I mean, I realize like there's a lot of even like a lot of maintenance stuff, like with the emails and stuff like that. So I recently got a guy helping with emails and inboxes and stuff, and he's trying to get caught up here on all my inboxes because I got like so many messages on all the different platforms and emails and stuff. It's just hard to get through that. So,
Hmm.
so yeah, yep,
Yeah. So the idea, ladies and gentlemen, is that let's say roughly half of what we do, someone else could do. Well, if we start hiring people here and there when we can to do some of this other stuff, then well, if I just focus on the 50% of that only I can do, then I can kind of do twice as much. You know what I mean? Because
yep, yep,
if instead of doing all the stuff for a video now, I only do the half that only I can do, well, I could
yeah,
just make another video. I could just make another video,
exactly.
so we can start cranking
Yeah,
out way more content. So that's the idea coming up here. Carm
yes,
said,
sir.
"Wait, what? Child porn? Who? That's Menj,
Oh,
Carm, Menj, Menj." And I know I only found out after saying Menj in a video that means something else in the UK. That's like a slang term over in the UK. But what do you want me to do? He's in Malaysia, and that's the name he goes by. That stands for something. But anyway, back before we were on YouTube, we wrote for a site called Answering Islam, and one of the main apologists that everyone was responding to was Mensch. He had his own like apologetics team and his own apologetics channel. So there were tons. You can go to Answering Islam right now, look up responses, and there will be dozens of responses to Mensch and his team. And so you may have seen this earlier this year, John, when he declared war on me.
yeah, yeah. Oh, that video was funny, man. I went to his video and I just couldn't stop laughing. So I was like, ha 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 ha. I was just dying. It was hilarious. Anyway,
Yeah. So Mensch said he was declaring war on me, and it was funny because and for those who didn't know him, like I got the meaning. It was, hey, for years I was doing apologetics, written apologetics, and then I started just focusing on work and stuff. But now I'm going to focus on video coming out after this guy, David Wood. And so that was all exciting. But yeah, turns
yeah,
out he got busted, Carm. Um, and it looks like someone just basically saw the apartment because he was blurred out in the video of police raiding someone's house for child pornography. He's blurred out, but someone started noticing the background and the figurines and stuff like that, and the books on his shelf. That this is Menge's house from his videos and stuff. So anyway,
man.
didn't go well for old Menge.
But it may have been worse if he didn't get arrested and he declared war on you and continued to go down that path. That would have probably been worse. So at least now he can, retire by hiding somewhere else instead of having to have his entire career destroyed. Well, I guess it's destroyed either way, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he could say, what? If it's good enough for our holy prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it's good enough for me, right? Who are you to judge?
Yeah.
I'm laughing because it's New Year's, but this is some sick stuff, man. Got some sick stuff going on in the world, man.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, my goodness. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, man. But this is gonna be a good year. I'm looking forward to a lot this year.
Yeah, if YouTube doesn't ban us,
Yeah.
well,
No.
I think you're obviously much safer than I am. So I think you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, but I've been
either way.
getting demonetized a lot lately. So I've been getting demonetized on a lot of videos.
Yeah.
So who knows? But Vocab, his whole channel got demonetized, huh? Didn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
him,
really
Rob
sucks.
Christian got demonetized. Yep.
That sucks. Yeah.
Coming-
That would sting, but we'd still keep going. But man, that would sting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, this is Vocab. Let me see here.
Okay.
What's up?
Hey, why did it get rid of John? I don't know what to do, man.
Kicked off John? Or I kicked off John?
When I clicked on you, it kicked off John.
Well, if you have the link, if you just give the link out, you can just click on the link.
Click on what link?
Skype gives you a link to a conversation.
Hey, John, do you know what we're talking about? I don't know if, well, oh no, he's probably not even listening to the live stream. He's probably listening through this.
There's a way where you have a I can add him. I can add,
Go ahead and add him and see what happens.
what's his name again?
Uh,
I'm just kidding. All right, I'm gonna try to do it.
well, the thing is, John has like 3 Skype accounts.
Oh well. It'll let me know if it's the right one.
Oh,
Sure.
hey, there, I see John right there. Don't touch anything.
There
There we go. You see?
Yes, sir.
All
Vocab
right.
in the house.
Sucky.
Slow cab.
Man, Vocab, it's been way too long, bro.
I know, right, man? Let me get in your vibe, though. Hold up.
Yeah, man. I'm in Colorado though, so you know. You're in Phoenix, you know. I mean, still works though.
Hold up. We had a cool shout out to AP here from Chuck who said, AP, you kept me away from Islam. I hope you're well, bro. Been following your vids lately. So cool.
Yeah, when I
Nice.
just tuned in. I literally just tuned in to hear you guys discussing child pornography.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was.
And John wonders why his videos are getting demonetized.
Yeah.
All he does is talk about child porn.
Good Lord.
Oh man, now this video's demonetized. Hope you know that. They're gonna be all on that. Man, yeah, they've been cracking down on my monetization hard lately. So it sucks. It's like seems like every other video I'm not getting monetized on, which really sucks, you know. But yeah, Vocab, man, I feel for you, bro. Dang.
Yep. And
that's-
I don't think it's going to go through, but today I had a Hebrew Israelite try to flag 5 of my videos for privacy violations.
These insecure guys, man, it's crazy to me.
You know what's funny? Because there are some keyboard jihadis, as I call them, who do stuff like that, right? Like
Yeah.
filing, like even Yasser Qadi now files false copyright complaints and stuff like that, right? And you're not going to win, right? He's obviously not going to win. He knows we're allowed to use his content. He knows that.
Yeah.
So he knows he's going to lose, but in his mind it's, oh, but I can annoy this guy. And it never seems to cross his mind, dude, when you annoy me, I just come at you more, right?
Yeah,
I just
exactly.
come after you more. And so
Yeah.
I think probably some of the Hebrew Israelites that Vocab is dealing with, I'm going to, do this to a bunch of his videos where he quoted me and I'm going to file a, privacy violation or something. He's not going to win any of them. But
Yeah.
my goodness, you're just going to annoy us and then you're going to make us come after you even more, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't do well at that kind of stuff, man. Yeah. I have the same adverse reaction. So yeah, I'm with you.
So Slow Cab, what's been going on? Oh, me and John already talked a little bit about what we're working on this year. What do you got going on?
Well, I am working on 2 book projects. That's kind of my big.
You want to share some info about those, or is that all hush hush secret?
No, it's not. It's not hush hush like that. The things change as I sort of go on. They develop a life of their own. I've noticed. It's like beyond my control. I have one title and then it changes. So the first book came out of the fact I was writing a book on Hebrew Israelites. In the beginning, I wanted to discuss urban apologetics in the context and things about apologetics, right? But I realized it was turning into this whole massive thing in front of discussing Hebrew Israelism. And so I said, this really needs to be its own book. And then I wanted to discuss some doctrine. So I was going to originally call it Doctrine for the Block. But then the way it ended up being is basically just discussing soteriology. So the book is going to be about basically the gospel in an urban apologetics context. So I'm, as of now, calling it the Gospel for the Block. And
sounds an awful lot like Doctrine for the Block.
Well, these are all my titles, so it's all right. But that's what it's from, because what I realized
you're
is
plagiarizing yourself, dude. Come on.
Yeah, basically that's true. I mean, when your ideas are so good, what do you do? I realized that the book wasn't just all doctrine; it was really discussing soteriology, and so that's what I ended up doing. Just going with that. And anyways, so that's the one thing. Just to say what? Okay, hold on just a second. I got to get the pizza out of the oven for the kids in a second here.
Oh man,
but
you don't want to burn that pizza, man.
That's
you're gonna ruin New Year's, son.
No, I put it on the low setting, so I had a few minutes grace window. I'm a Calvinist, but we believe in the doctrines of grace. There's Leo giving a shout out to everybody.
Leo, what's up, man? You look big.
Hi.
No, I can't see it. No, he's got to go. Tell him to get in front of the camera because he's cropped.
Oh, Leo, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hey,
What's
look.
up, man? You look big now.
Hey, Marco.
Malachi. Hey, Marco.
All right, I'll be out and come get it. Say what's up, Marco. Come. No, you got to say it right in the mic. There.
Who am I? Hi.
What's up, man?
I
How's it going?
heard
You
you're.
guys look older.
I heard you guys are getting some crazy freestyling skills.
Who am I? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that for a while. I might do it in the car every once in a while, but
Yeah, man. I hear you.
Yeah, Micah's freestyle game's pretty dope. Pretty dope. All right, I'll come back and tell you about my other book if you guys are interested. But let me go get this pizza out of the oven for the kids.
Yeah, go get the pizza. Hey, just leave that camera on so you don't screw everything up when you come back. You know what I mean?
All right, whatever.
With all this stuff like you hanging up on people. All right.
Vocab's got is that a mullet I just saw? Did you see that? Leo, what's up, man?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. I can hear myself.
Do you remember when you were in Islamicize Me?
Yeah.
Do you remember when?
I had to push you off the bike.
No, I pushed him off I took a skateboard.
Who did I push off the bike?
You don't even know the different kids, man.
No, was that Malachi? Or was that? I thought that was Leo.
Yeah,
no,
that was Malachi. You took his bike and then you just drove off.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hijacked it.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. What's up? You guys look bigger since the last time I saw you, man. Both of you guys.
Yeah.
That's cool. You guys getting older. Getting older.
I don't know. I'll try some. Wait. No, don't unplug it. Don't unplug it. Okay.
You guys can move a bunch of the levels. Does he have a little mixing board there? Just keep pushing buttons till something happens. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Let me check the time real quick here.
Oh yeah.
John.
What's up?
One time you said next time you come over here, you would try to bring your kid.
Yeah. Yep. I will next time. As soon as we start traveling again, I'll bring him. It'll be fun. We'll all hang out. He'd love to hang out with you guys. It'd be fun.
COVID tickets are cheap. Yep.
Yeah, I know. We'll come soon though. Yeah. It'd be cool to see you guys and we'll hang out.
We actually might be coming out there pretty soon.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Vocab, yeah. So we're Yeah, guys, we're going to be recording a new series called Trust and Safety. It's about the trust and safety team of YouTube. And so we're going to be doing a show kind of like The Office or Parks and Rec, something like that. But Vocab said he knows a guy who owns 2 floors of an office building. So that was my main concern, was where we're going to record this thing. The other concern is COVID. When things are going to start clearing up so that we don't have to worry about, because people are coming from different states and stuff like that, worrying about any problems traveling or getting back or something like that. But soon as some people have gotten vaccines and stuff and things start dying down, then we're going to get together and record the first 6 or 8 or 10 videos for trust and safety. But yeah, so we'll be out there in Phoenix.
I got like a new Walkman and for like I got 2 mixtapes and I'm using some of my dad's. I got like a Christian hip hop and like a Striper one.
Wow, sweet.
Did you
I can
say
do a Darth Vader sound.
Did you say a walk? Did you say you got a Walkman?
Yeah.
I had a Walkman in the 80s. Do they still have those? Because then they came out with iPads and stuff like that. I mean iPods. And then everyone just uses their phone.
I can show you. I can do a Darth Vader
Let's see your Walkman. I want to see this. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I thought they stopped making those unless you got some vintage stuff.
Yeah.
My turn. It's your.
See you, Leo.
Bye.
Yours is by the microwave, okay, buddy?
Okay. Good.
You got to sit at the. So the kids basically took over.
Man, yeah, I am tired. You guys tired? Whoa, he really has a Walkman.
Where? Let me put it a little more. Put a little more in front of the camera.
This?
Open it up.
Yeah, it takes a cassette.
Oh, that's old school. What is that? Is that vintage, or they just still make those for weird people?
They still make them.
Huh.
That's what he wanted. He's been listening to tapes.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, a few years ago, I found out that my mom still had my Game Boy from when I was a kid.
Oh,
and so I gave it to my kids. But yeah, my kids started going with an 80s Game Boy, going to school with 80s Game Boy, playing Tetris and stuff like that. So
that's awesome.
That was pretty cool.
I remember my first Game Boy. I remember that. Never forget.
Hey.
I think Benjamin Handelman keeps saying that I associate with left-leaning Christians. To be specific, he's talking about Carlton.
Carlton is like, my goodness, man. That's like, Carlton is his nickname's Carl, as in Karl Marx, because that dude is so far left.
Yeah, he makes Jesse Smollett look like Donald Trump.
Who's Carlton?
That's my homeboy.
You never met Carlton? I met Carlton like 9 times, man.
Yeah, I know. Vocab, you don't come around no more, bro. It's been way too long.
Well, I had COVID.
I know. How you feeling after that?
I'm great. I'm great.
I'm great. You guys want to come over?
So did you actually test positive for COVID, or you just assume you had COVID based on symptoms?
No. To not going to work anymore, I had to get a positive test because I was going into work for like a week straight with 100-degree temperatures. And I was telling my boss, my temps, and they didn't even seem to care. They were like, "Oh, okay, well, just do you want to work over today?" I was like, "No."
So you're infecting like millions of people and stuff like that?
I was keeping them very well informed though every day, and they just had no. But then once I tested positive, they're like, "Well, you can't come back until you test negative." Well, I was like, "Well, that's above CDC guidelines." So I'm still testing positive, but I haven't had symptoms in 2 weeks. But I have had fatigue. But I got through the worst of it. But I was having 99 to 102 degree temperatures for 2 weeks straight. It was like the worst flu I ever had.
Yeah, you were whining like crazy in text messages and stuff.
Dude. He called me crying, actually. He was literally crying.
I think I've sent you guys one text message about it, and David changed the conversation to one of his videos. I think that's the reality of what actually happened.
Sociopath, man.
But, no, I mean, so, but people from, the street apologist squad community, whatever you want to call them, were super cool. They were sending me books to read. They sent me some vitamins. Someone sent me honey. Like, they were really cool. And it made it easy because I'm not going to go get stuff. So they were just like, hey, I sent you something. You better take it. I was like, okay, you send it, I'll do it. So I was just like doing a whole home care routine. And it was a blessing. So, I had to sleep a lot, bro. There's like days where you just sleep all day. You can't do nothing. It's crazy. It's like, can't even like. People like, oh, you could catch up on shows. No, I can't. These fevers, I'm not watching nothing. I don't want no sound,
Yeah.
But I'm all right now. I'm just waiting on a negative test to go back to work because it's messing with my insurance. So, not exciting stuff, but I did get hit, and it's kind of funny. It was right after I made the announcement. I was going to go on sort of YouTube relaxed schedule, so to work on the book. And so right after that, the timing was perfect because I had already announced I was going to be out, and then all of a sudden I get COVID, so it didn't look like it just looked like I was going to go work on the book. But instead, I was laying in bed. But working on 2 books. So the first one, Gospel for the Block, and second one, which I'm not even going to be able to start till probably the very end of this year. So we're talking a year or so way before that one. Probably called Understanding and Refuting Hebrewism. A lot more in depth. And I've already got a couple chapters written, but I'm just one thing at a time. So that's what's up. And we were going to do Doctor for the Block, the conference, virtually this year, but we're just going to pass an idea and either push it back later this year or maybe just skip it this year and go to next year. I don't know. COVID messes up all the plans,
Yeah.
So,
Man.
Me.
Yeah. Yeah, it has been. I mean, gosh, it's been a bummer, man. Like everything's shut down again, and it's gonna keep going out now. I mean, gosh, man, I'm so ready for this thing to be over so we can get back to because I haven't seen you guys for a while. This is probably. It seems like we see each other all the time. This is like the longest we've probably gone without seeing each other. Mm-hmm. I saw Wood a few months ago, but I haven't seen you for even longer than that. But still, man, it's weird. I'm ready to get back to it. So.
Agreed. I'm not fully in camera. If I go off camera, you guys tell me. I didn't realize I was like half my face up in there, but yeah, I agree.
I'm already out of sync, so we're not going to care too much. This is a countdown. Yeah, my voice is out of sync. It's in sync with Skype, but out of sync with the live stream. You guys are in sync. I'm out of sync.
I love in sync.
I bet you do. That's exactly your kind of music, man. Hey, check this out. Check this out. Al Medina said, "You had kids and Islamicized me? You are brainwashing little children against Islam? Shame on you, David Wood, Act 17 Apologetics." Hey, Al Medina.
I like how they blame you though. That's good.
Yeah. Hey, Al Medina. You want to talk about brainwashing little kids?
Yeah.
Huh? Do you really want to go that route, Al Medina? Yeah. Do you want to talk about a 50-some-year-old man brainwashing a little prepubescent girl into thinking that it's God's will for him to climb on top of her and bone her? You really want to talk about that? Because we got 19 minutes until New Year's. I'd be happy to talk about that, dude.
Which is worse? Brainwashing the kid or having the kid semen wash?
Ugh.
Yeah. So and that's the other thing. So vocab, I mean, this guy's talking about brainwashing, but Aisha, little girl Aisha, her main job in Muhammad's household, apart from satisfying him, was scrubbing the semen off his clothes.
And then when he was about to leave for mosque, I would find more.
See, these guys are you guys are learning the sources to quote them verbatim. You've heard them so much.
Nah, but
oh man, yeah. He makes R. Kelly look like I don't know,
Saint R. Kelly.
Saint Kelly.
It's true. The kids were in Islamicizing, but I got to tell you, never once have I sucked on their tongue or had them suck on my tongue or any other grown man.
Yeah, what's up with Muhammad sucking on little boys' tongues, man? You're complaining about some kids being in some videos? They're child actors, man.
Yeah. Oh, look, someone says vocab no drinking glass this new year. Because remember what happened last year?
Oh, yeah.
I bloodied up my hand.
Yeah.
Do you remember that, John?
Yeah, because you guys were live, and then you were Muhammad, right? Is that something else?
No, you're talking. No, he decided to make a drink last year.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, he shoved this giant ice ball in his glass, and it wouldn't fit, so he decided to ram it in there. He decided to ram it in there like Muhammad. What's wrong with you?
I knew an Aisha joke was coming.
I couldn't help it, man. This dude started coming. This dude came on here and he's talking all this trash, and I'm like 8 beers deep here. So
This guy. Yeah, no, I had a Death Star molded ice cube, but it was extra large, and I thought I would be able to kind of just, but nope. And I actually was bleeding in real life on camera, spreading my COVID everywhere. Just kidding, I didn't have it at the time. But what was cool is then my squad, you know what they did? You know how nice they are? My squad came to Doctor for the Block that year, and they brought me an ice cube molded thing of miniature Death Star balls. So I didn't have to use that big one anymore. And so now I have tiny ones.
Man, yeah,
So
you got a good crew, man, behind you. That's dope.
Shout out to Nate. He mentioned that. Actually, I don't think I really have wine glasses, but I do have like these old glass kind of Stein looking things. I can grab the kids, bring them in here, and I do have some Martinelli's sparkling cider. And when the ball drops in 15 minutes, they can be up in here with me, just getting Martinelli's all over the studio if you guys want.
We assumed they were still doing the ball dropping and stuff. Are they doing that? Is that verified? I'm assuming they're doing it from TV.
Yes. So the ball dropping is there, but it's mainly like media personality that's, I guess, going to be there. And they say that if you try to gather on a crowd, they're going to – this. I listened to this on Reuters News today, right? It literally said – they will tell you, move along. Move along. And I was like, what? Like, Star Wars. These aren't the droids we're looking for. Move along. Move along. It was so funny. He's like, the NYPD is going to tell you, move along. It's like, they're like saying they're stormtroopers. It was the weirdest thing. They literally, anyways.
I would be like, I'm here to protest against police.
Yeah.
That's it. I would be like, I'm here to protest against police. Are you police going to kick me out? Huh? I would totally do that.
Here you go, sir. Here's a baseball bat. Make yourself at home.
Nate, that mug you're talking about is for coffee and stuff like that, not for sparkling cider.
Yo, Vocab.
What's up?
Would you rather play? I've got most of the parts for Trust and Safety picked out.
Okay.
The team is going to be made up of a psychopath. We'll figure out who's playing that one. Mm-hmm. I have Abdullah Samir is going to be playing an ISIS jihadi.
Oh yeah, he's part of the yeah.
So he's going to be playing an ISIS jihadi he's in charge of religious content for the Trust and Safety team. We're going to have a radical feminist. AP is going to play a Marxist. He's in charge of political content for the Trust and Safety team. John's going to be the new guy on the team, but he's a Christian, and they're not going to find out he's a Christian until after they've hired him. Now, so only a couple parts left over.
Oh, there's some good jokes in there because it could be like, say he was a diversity hire, but then when he talks about being a Christian,
yeah, they're like
not that kind of diversity. And
you read my mind already.
Yeah.
So, looking at the comments, Brad from Carolina said, "If you ever need someone to play David Duke, I'm available." Wow. And so Vocab, we basically had 2 additional parts. One is there's going to be a cameraman, but you don't see the cameraman. But then there's the guy who's interviewing everyone, who's kind of running the show, because the idea is that Congress has ordered the Trust and Safety team to kind of open its doors to see how they're doing things, and they send in a film crew to interview everyone. So there's going to be the guy who's interviewing everyone, but he's going to end up in increasingly dangerous situations because he's messing with the wrong people who are trying to take over the world in various ways. But then I've been thinking there could also be on the team like a lazy dude who's just there to earn a paycheck, and so he just meets his quota of daily bans and stuff like that. Because you're looking at different people who could do the job that the Trust and Safety team is doing, and Some idiot who's just banning content could be responsible for a lot of the stuff we see. An ISIS jihadi could be responsible for a lot of the stuff we see. A Marxist could be responsible for a lot of the stuff we see. Psychopath could do it. So it's basically all the different people who could give us the results that we're seeing, because a bunch of competent people with respect for people's ability to speak and communicate and so on would not be doing what we're seeing come out of YouTube here.
Yeah.
The child, we could have a child on there.
We could have
Oh yeah, my baby. Yeah, my baby's just sitting there.
no, I just got an idea. We could have a monkey.
That's what I was saying.
A monkey with a button, and the monkey's just trying to slam this ban button. Or no. Hey, the monkey could be in charge of appeals, right? Like when you appeal something, and then it immediately gets rejected. So it's a light beep, a light turns on that says there's an appeal, and the monkey just slams the button to reject it. Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Man.
So wait, the lazy guy, or
you could be the worker who's a lazy loser who's just there to meet his daily quota.
Problem is that part would be perfect for Sam though. You said the worker who's a lazy loser, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just because
Sam never had a job though, so never mind.
Just because he is a lazy loser doesn't mean he'd be good at playing one. You know what I mean?
Sam, just be yourself. You know, just.
Yo,
Okay,
I got.
What's the other part though? Is that it? That's the one part?
Huh?
You said there was a couple options. I thought.
Yeah. Then there's going to be no. Those are the two options. So you're the interviewer, right? You're the guy who's in charge of getting all this info for Congress, and then, or you could be a person on the team. And so,
I'll take whichever one. It depends who the other person you get is, whichever one they'd be better at.
Hey, Elizabeth here said, whoops, got to cover it up here. Have Project Veritas interview them at Trust and Safety. That'd be funny. Oh, and that's the cool thing. We can have some actual people come on there at various times. And one of the things that I think would be funny is if we get kind of meta, like after the first several episodes, like on the show, we start talking about these YouTubers who made a show about us, and you know, we're figuring out how we're gonna ban these losers and stuff like that. When one of us gets something actually banned, we can have a show about how that actually got banned and what the reasoning process was. You know, was that a monkey thing or something like that? So anyway, all kinds of options, but we're gonna make fun
that
of
would
these
be
guys.
legit though to have them have the monkey on the team, and like he's considered like a viable member on like equal status. You know,
we're gonna need someone out your way who's got a monkey though.
For example, he identifies as human. Like someone's like, "What's the monkey on the team?" He identifies as human.
Yeah, you bigot.
Yeah.
And then, like, so there's all this like stuff about being bigoted towards a monkey because he identifies as a human.
And they keep calling him he, and you're assuming his gender and stuff. That'd be hilarious.
And
he's like,
yeah, they're mad when you assume the monkey's gender.
And he has like this, like, he's not wearing a diaper, so you can see everything. And they're like, you assuming his gender? And you're like, well, I mean, they're like, you freaking bigot.
He's undeclared still at this moment. We're letting him decide. And then the monkey, since he's identifies as human, at some point could go a species reassignment surgery. And he comes to work the next day with like the Groucho Marx glasses on or something. It's
you're gonna have to do a little research, man. Find the monkey. Figure out the monkey situation in your area. I'm sure there are people who have trained monkeys for various things, but
yeah, Sam's moved to Phoenix, so we got
it. We'll have Sam Shamoon playing the monkey.
Sam Baboon.
Oh man, yo, YouTube banned me on my video. I mean, they demonetized me on my video talking about YouTube, but there was no rationale there. They didn't just like, you know, do it so I can get an approval. They just went in there and just said flat out, it was like, this has been manually reviewed, not suitable for advertisers, because it was the video on YouTube. There's nothing in their freaking rules or anything that says I can't make a video about YouTube. You know what I mean? Isn't that crazy though?
Wait.
I've never had that happen.
Wait, what'd you say?
So there was no appeal process or nothing. So the video I did about YouTube.
You made a video about YouTube.
Yeah.
And they demonetized it.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah. I want that info because I actually got them to declare themselves. I plot this stuff ahead of time, right? I got them to declare themselves a protected group that cannot be criticized, right?
What?
Yeah. So I don't monetize most of my videos. If I do monetize something, it's I'm like gathering information somehow. But so I would go 20 videos in a row without even monetizing it. Yeah. But when you monetize something now, you get that list of things that you have to check and say it doesn't contain hateful content against a protected group and so on. And so anyway, so the videos where I was blasting away at YouTube, I made sure I didn't talk about anyone else. I didn't mention anything else. I'm just blasting the trust and safety team. There's no one else that I spoke about at all. And so how are you guys possibly going to demonetize this? I have met every criteria here. Yeah. And they demonetized it based on hateful content offensive towards a protected group. But wait a minute, you guys are the only group I talked about. So you guys think that you're a protected group now? But I mean, think about this, right? This is the trust and safety team who's doing all this insane stuff, banning all these people and stuff, and now they've declared themselves a protected group that can't be criticized. This would be like the government saying you can't criticize us anymore. You know what I mean? It would be insane.
Yeah. And the thing is, they didn't give me I got no explanation, I got no warnings, I got no appeal opportunity, I got nothing. It was all just like all of a sudden they're just like I looked at it and it was like, yeah, manual review confirmed it's not suitable for monetization. I was like, are you kidding me? It's messed up. But yeah, ever since then, I've been getting a lot of videos more demonetized. So
yeah, see, that affects you a little more because I've been used to not having stuff monetized for a while. But I remember that a couple years ago because if you go back 5 years, I can monetize pretty much anything except a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, if I'm blasting away at Muhammad, blasting away at the Quran, blasting away at jihad in doctrine, but not an actual attack. An actual terrorist attack that I was commenting on, that would get demonetized. Whereas now, anything I'm saying that's critical of Islam is getting demonetized. But you can blast away at Christianity and you're good, dude. Just so you know.
Oh yeah. That's it. Half my income comes from my YouTube, so that sucks when that happens. But it's all good. Vocab has champagne for the kids. It looks like for the children.
It's real champagne.
So what are we at? How many minutes? Oh, 5 minutes. Cool. Oh, I'm exhausted. I'm so tired.
4 minutes, dude. Matter of fact, we're down to 3:59.
Oh, sweet.
Here's my bottle opener. Notice the shape?
Yeah, we get it.
Looks like a pagan symbol.
It's super cool.
Can you guys see it? Oh! Hold on.
Come on, bust it.
I knew Vocab had a mullet.
A mullet?
Yes, you have a mullet. I see it.
My hair is long.
It's a mullet. That's a cool bottle opener, though. Oh, there you go. What is that, though, really? Is that Star Wars or something?
Of course it is, man. Where you been?
I've never seen a Star Wars movie.
I was just watching The Mandalorian a little bit ago.
It was very nerdy of you.
Mandalorian is super cool.
So long, guys.
Can
you guys see this?
Yeah.
You know what this is, right?
Champagne.
No,
champagne glass with the Martinellis. You know what Martinellis is, right?
Nope.
Wait, you don't know what Martinellis is?
Nah, man.
Sparkling cider.
Nah. That's fantastic.
Here, sit down. Please don't spill it. Okay.
All right, get organized because you only got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, Slow Cab.
How much time?
2 minutes and 30 seconds till New Year's, son. It's a new year. It's 2021. We're trying to set this off right.
So the counter.
Seconds?
Okay. That's right. I see it now.
Okay. We're all geared up.
Hey, John, do you know Benjamin Handelman? Because he just talking all huh?
Yeah, he's my boy.
Oh,
He's one
okay.
of my supporters. So yeah.
Okay, good. Because he's been talking trash about you the whole time. He says Jon McCray loves Calvinism. Who in the world loves Calvinism? Am I right, Vocab?
I think I am. Yeah, am I right? Vocab, I want to talk some soteriology with you sometime soon, man. Been wanting to.
Read my book.
Read my book, yeah.
By the way, guys, several of you have already mentioned this, but no, we've got some new people on here in this last minute and 30 seconds here. How many of you are living somewhere where it's already 2021?
Yeah, what's 2021 like?
Better than last year, huh?
Yeah,
Hope
does
so.
it? I mean, did coronavirus go away where you're at?
Close. One of you guys come over this shoulder.
Has the Islamic apologetics meltdown stopped where you're at?
Come here, guys. We only got a minute and a half. Get this away from you.
I get to celebrate New Year's 3 times.
All right.
I don't see a counter, so yeah, I can't see it.
We're under a minute, son.
All right.
In fact, I hear fireworks outside. People have already started them. Morons.
Yeah,
50 seconds early.
No, but it's like it's on YouTube. It says it.
They can't wait to get out of this year.
Oh yeah, but that's behind because
Yeah,
we're
that's
ahead.
behind. There's like a 30-second delay. So I'm looking at the counter as it's live now. 30 seconds.
How do I do that?
30 seconds. What?
No, you don't.
You
have to
can't.
look
You're
at it.
behind. The only thing
Yeah.
you could do is go on the same site that I'm on right now and look at that instead of looking at the live stream.
Let's do counter, but you got to hurry up, son.
You
We're
better.
counting
You don't
down.
have time. 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11,
11,
10,
10,
9, 8, 7. Why did it jump? 6, 5, 4,
4,
3, 2,
let's
1.
go!
Yow! Tick-tock. Time to rock a new year.
Yeah, buddy.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
Yes. Happy New Year's, everyone. We will, this year is going to be the year. This year is going to be
Song
better.
for you.
Do I have to drink all of it?
Yes.
Right.
Want some more?
Worst day of my life.
What did he say? Hey, wait! Now it's counting up. No, wow! Now the countdown is counting up, like how far we are into the new year. So we're 43 seconds into the new year. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We got Happy New Year from 2 Messianic Jews. Happy New Year from GK.
All right, guys. I'll come meet you out. We're getting off in a little bit, okay?
Happy New Year from Renee.
No.
Yeah, buddy. New Year.
Happy New Year from Rachel.
Yeah. So this year, vocab. This year, do you have any plans for your channel? You didn't talk about that.
No, he's skipping us. He's giving up YouTube to focus on his books.
Oh, I see.
Vocab's like, hey, let me take the latest, awesomest way of sharing information and go back to the way that they were using 1,500 years ago.
And Jesus is there.
Well, God decided to give us a book, not a video.
Did you just invent that?
No, but I mean, oh yeah, just now, yeah, I did.
You just invented that? That's a funny saying.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like this. I consider myself an apologist first, a YouTuber second, or something like that down the road, and so I can temporarily lay it down. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop probably just a video a week, maybe go live once a month. Mm-hmm. So I'm not off YouTube. I'm just not as intense in the schedule. And then I'm like almost off social media right now. So I've deleted most apps on my phone and I don't check them like I used to, because I used to post pretty regularly. And so but things aren't inactive because I got an amazing team And so the street apologist people are constantly dropping stuff still. They're cool people. So it's still all there. You just got to follow street apologist media instead of vocab media. But basically, for the next 3 months, you won't see anything related to Hebrew Israelism or Islam. You'll see a couple different things once a week, but some dope stuff. I got Bri from the Shy. I got editors. You know, they're still working on stuff, but it's just going to be basically have more time to absorb it instead of like so many. But I mean, part of the reason is too, and I guess I could tell some people. I mean, I got one of those strikes on the channel, so I'm just chilling out for that 3-month period.
You are correct.
I'm kind of so it all relates. It's me doing the book, but also wait until the strike evaporates.
And COVID. Yeah, it all goes hand in hand. No, that's cool, man. In the meantime, me and Wood we're gonna be leaving you in the dust, son. So we're gonna have to catch you up, man, when you get back on the ball.
Don't worry, we'll give you the crash course. But it'd be cool once your books are out, because our channels will be so crazy large that all we have to do is mention your name and you get a million subscribers overnight.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I'm down with you guys, man. I'm okay to ride the coattails.
You're on the A team, son. You're on the A. You joined the A team, man. You're Murdoch on the A team.
I don't mind being number 3 or 4 or whatever. I just have fun, man.
Want to be on the team.
So what are you guys doing though? Because I do need you to mention my name, because I do need Patreon supporters, because some people have left. They left me right when I got COVID, man. They left me high and dry.
Yeah, man.
Good.
That's not love, bro.
What are you guys doing though? Or can you say?
You can go back and watch this live stream. We talked about the dope stuff, but basically, getting everything running on other platforms, and I'm actually possibly expanding to some other sites like Roku and all that stuff. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but some of those streaming platforms. Got a website coming out. Having a what's that platform called where you chat?
Snapchat?
No, where you type stuff. Video gamers
Twitter.
Use it. No, video gamers use it, man.
Discord,
yeah.
Discord?
Having an epic Discord server put together.
Man, you're 40 years late, man. You better get on the game, son.
No. So that kind of stuff, and then me and John, man, we're about to set it off, man. We're me and John are making new channels, new YouTube channels, but we're going to make videos about everything we're doing for people who want to start YouTube channels in 2021. Right? So, I mean, we'll start. Here's how you start a YouTube channel. Here's how you come up with the name for your channel. Here's how you make a banner for your channel. Here's how you do this. The stuff that we're doing for our new channels, we're just going to make videos about doing it, and then everyone can kind of come along for the ride and have awesome channels along the way.
Which would be a good time for Vocab to start a new channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So really, because I think at Vocab, you should try to start a new channel, man.
I got a Street Apologist that has 1,000 subs on it or something.
Oh, good.
Like that. I never really put anything on it.
Good.
It's just there.
Yeah.
Now, Vocab's writing this year. He's writing this year.
Not all year. Well, all year long. I'll be writing, but
I mean, the more you write, the quicker you be done.
Yeah, that's true. You should get that out the way. Yeah.
I mean, David, you should write. I don't
remember. No. That's why I'm just joking with that. I've got to do the same thing at some point. At some point, I got to say, guys, I'm gonna post one video a week until I finish one of the books that I've started and have never finished.
That's some good confirmation.
Yeah.
You probably don't remember. This is before we really were teamed up or anything. And when we just could kind of seen each other, here or there, right? Mm-hmm. I hit you up on email when you were really just running your blog. Yeah. Like that was your kind of primary thing, is what I'm saying. Uh-huh. And I said, hey man, it was along the lines of, I want to write a book with you. And I said, can I take all your stuff from your blog and then rework it to turn it into kind of a book that would be based on that content? And you're like, oh, you could take whatever you want from there. And I was like, oh, this guy's cool, man. Because I didn't really know you. And you're like, yeah, you can use whatever.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
I still want to do that idea. I think that'd be a really cool idea.
Yo, slow cab. I'm going to tell you straight up.
What?
If you ever want to do something, matter of fact, if you want to do something, this would be perfect for you.
Yeah.
Take Sam Shamoun's content from Answering Islam on the deity of Christ and stuff like that, responding to Muslim objections to the deity of Christ. Take his articles and rework them into a chaptered book. and then just make it, this book on the deity of
Take all
Christ
the
or something like
credit.
that. With
just take all the
Sam
credit.
Shimon. Yeah. You don't even give him any credit. Just say, man, these are the insights I've gleaned after years of defending the deity of Christ.
I feel like if something went wrong or if Sam got mad at me, he would like send an Assyrian to my house and like choke me in my sleep though, because he knows where I live and he has all these like Assyrian boxers and weightlifters he hangs out with.
Those guys ain't gonna bust a grape. Tell them
I feel like
you tell them D Wood, they won't mess with you.
If you and I fell out and something went wrong, and say we had like kind of essentially did this book thing together, you would just not like pick up my, calls or something.
Yeah, I'd ignore you forever.
But actually, that's not that much difference than now. So it's late. Vocab says, "Listen to your master, that almighty fiat garbage US dollar LOL." Why did someone pay Super Chat to say that?
Someone did.
What is that? Do you see that?
Let's see. Oh yeah, Vocab says, "Listen to your master, that almighty fiat garbage US dollar lol."
What does that even mean? Why am I confused? I don't understand that.
I don't know either. I mean, amateur.
I thought that's a diss or a compliment.
All right, guys. Well, I think it's time to jump up off here. Just wanted to hang out with everyone till New Year's, but other than that, people gotta start going to sleep here because it's past midnight.
Yeah.
Are you really gonna go to sleep?
No, I'll be up for another 2 hours, but I'm in my bedroom and other people need to go to sleep.
It's not 2 hours. I mean, it's not New Year's for 2 hours where I'm at, and I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I've had a long day, man. So,
See, I knew you weren't going to sleep, David, because when I actually go over to your house, I see how you basically do most of your YouTube work, and unless you're in front of the camera, the way you do it is in your boxers on your bed.
That is correct, sir. That is correct.
At 2 a.m.
he does that when we're all together at a hotel too.
Yeah. He sits there on his stomach typing away.
Well, I normally feel hotter than other people, so I could either everyone else could wear jackets, or I could just sit around in boxers. What the heck?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that is true.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Well, guys, try not to leave with us too much. If you're watching this,
No, dude. Long run coming out with a couple of dope books. That'll help you on YouTube, man. You know what I mean?
That's what I
Yeah.
say. I kind of feel like the rapper that's destined to do underground hip hop, though.
Yo, Benjamin's been on a roll tonight.
Yeah. He said John's not young anymore, needs his rest. Dude, that is true. No, I've been telling people that, man. Like for up until like 4 or 5 years ago, I could no problem staying up, sleepless nights. I could just keep working for 50 hours straight, no problem. Never needed breaks, never took vacation.
Yeah, but you were on meth at that time.
No, I mean it would be scary how much I would get done if I was on meth or something like that. But recently, I'm talking like over the last year, it's been like I can't make a video, man. I need to go to sleep. I can't do it, man. So it's a weird feeling for me because I've never been like that. I've always been like, I gotta get something done. I gotta get something done. And if I even take a break or just chill for a little bit, I feel like I gotta get something done. And now I'm like, man, I need a break, dude. I need to sit down and chill. Or I need to take a day off or a couple days off or go do something.
Man, that's that COVID, bro. I mean, the lockdowns, man. You gotta start exercising.
I think that's just getting old, man. I think I'm getting old. It's catching up with me. Can't do it anymore. Anymore. Sleepless night. I mean, I used to go sleepless nights. Now, if I just, if I get like 4.5 hours sleep or something like that, I feel horrible the next day. I feel horrible, terrible.
I've been there, and I'm younger than you. I've been there for a while now, man.
No, not me. If I had a full night's sleep the night before, then I would have no problem, staying up a sleepless night. Or if I got 3 hours, I'd be totally fine. I could do 3 hours like a couple nights in a row and still be just cranking stuff out. And people couldn't even tell. People couldn't even tell that I was tired. Now, man, I start. I can't do it.
Down for a day, man. Yeah. Well, I'm 5 hours. I can do 5 minimum for like one day. I used to be able to do it. I used to be able to do about 4 hours, 3 days in a row before it hit me. Now, man, I just need my sleep, man. I try to get 8 hours. If not, I just I need to get my rest. Yeah, it's bad. Old man status.
I do feel like we've seen John go from a young buck to kind of like.
Yeah, you were like a little kid, man. And now
89.
you're like an old geezer.
Yeah, man.
Kind of like a pre.
Because
like,
in the time I've known
middle-aged
you, it's
guy.
like 2 going on 3 kids. I think that might be what happened.
Hey, Vocab, watch John not even understand this. Hey, John, you went from Arnold on Different Strokes to Sanford and Son, man. You won't even understand anything I just said.
Because that's what old people jokes, dad jokes right there. For the 70s. I missed the 70s, man. I wasn't around.
You went from Arnold to Fred Sanford, dude. All right, everyone.
I do know Fred Sanford, though. So
okay, that's good.
And I know Arnold. Yeah, but I don't know Arnold in Different Strokes. So anyways. Hey, do you want to come say hi? Before we go, you can say bye to everyone. Come here.
The reason for John's
You can
rapid aging.
Here you go, buddy. Yeah, you can say bye.
Shout out to the squad, though.
Say hi.
Shout out to Carm and Benjamin.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name? Aiden. What's your name? Aiden. Yeah. How old are you?
Why you got him shackled there, John?
Well, he broke the leash that we had him. We had him tied to the fence.
It's messed up.
Yeah. He took these ornaments off this. Looks like. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, okay. Did you say Happy New Year's?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too.
You remember David?
That's it.
Yeah, David. And that's Vocab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, nice. Is that a Paw Patrol shirt?
You said, is that a Paw Patrol shirt? Yeah, Paw Patrol. Who's your favorite? Who do you like?
No, you need to get rid of that. That's got cops in it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Can't be celebrating cops.
Chase.
All right, everyone. We're gonna
All right, everyone.
sign off now. Well, I do want to make one correction real quick because we gotta start off the new year correctly. All to Jesus Forever says, as 2020 ends, remember Allah prays to Muhammad. Wrong. We got to get it right. Allah prays for Muhammad, not to Muhammad. Happy New Year, everybody. What?
Happy New Year's.
Are you gonna keep interrupting me and saying something? Go ahead, Vogue. Go ahead.
Did you see my shirt?
What's wrong? We see it.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everyone.
Bye, everyone.